All right, so just to introduce us, we're JAZ Design Company. We've been in business since 1999 and helping businesses ever since with website design and development, search engine optimization, social media management, and most recently reputation management is really important. I'm going to talk about that tonight and explain to you why it's sort of my passion to help as many small businesses with reputation, because it's one thing that gets overlooked the most often. So the internet is a social platform, and what we're going to learn today is how it's changing the buyer behavior. We're going to talk about what makes up your internet presence and reputation and how it's affecting the way people are buying right now. We're going to talk about things like how to leverage your internet presence for your business using the website, social media that's out there, all of these different things, listings that your business exists on different websites, and then we're going to talk about examples of what to do and even what not to do on social media, and hashtags, ads, organic audience building, a lot of things that maybe you haven't heard of. First, I want to get into reputation management. What is reputation management? Well, what it is really important because it's the center of your entire internet presence. It's surrounded by your website, which is essentially your face on the internet. It's surrounded by the social media and how you engage with your audience online and your potential clients and your clients. And it's also about your search. Are you found on search engines, and can people access the information? Reviews are costing businesses thousands of dollars, whether it's negatively or positively. And what I mean by that is one bad review can lead to thousands in lost revenue. Business is virtual doorway. Essentially what people are saying about you online. This is an example of the types of conversations that are going on right now. Next we're going to talk about your website and your blog. I know everybody. All right, your voice on the internet is your blog. It's an online discussion that started by you and So with the advent of the mobile device, everybody's walking around with a computer in their pocket that's more powerful than the computer that put a man on the moon. And they're using it for everything. And when I mean everything, and that's in some cases all people are using to access the internet. So they research things they want to buy, they socialize through it. And so Google is paying attention to this, and as of the beginning of 2014, mobile use, internet usage from mobile device has exceeded that of a desktop. All right, so how does the business show up here? When you do a search, I did a search for We Buy Houses York, PA, and you get this little map that shows up. These are all sponsored results, but most people will go to these first, right? How do you get there? That's the big question. All right, so what it does is it pulls up 6 results for the search, and this is how it does it. There's 3 things that every business needs. So the way you get all of this stuff up to date, all these listings up to date, is these 4 major data providers. They're providing the accurate business listing information to all of these different places. Search engines, review sites, social sites, the automotive manufacturers pull from these 4 data providers, and online directories pull from it. Because think about it, how do these huge directories get all of the business data for all of the businesses out there? You know, there's just no way that they can do that unless there's this huge database. So there's 4 of them, and you need to have your information up to date with them. These are
everybody. I'm Adrienne Oram. Obviously, I'm Jason's wife, and I'm the social media director for JAZ Design Company. We help our clients get in front of their ideal audiences through social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and all those other good things. So what are hashtags used for? Can anybody give me like a definition of what a hashtag is? So how do you create a hashtag? One way, and this is kind of like a little cheat for all of you. Sorry, you guys can't really see this. So research your hashtags, and this is going to go back to what you were just saying. And this is kind of an extreme example, but this is an Entenmann's post, and they thought it would be cute to say who's hashtag not guilty about eating all the audience building techniques is probably the #1 reason why people hire me. Audience building is kind of the back end work that you do on your social media platforms that
Okay, so we're going to talk about Facebook ads. I ran a couple just to use as examples, so some things that are good about them, some things that could have been improved. Test your images. Test your images, because Twitter ads, you can advertise on Twitter now. This is a case study that I kind of did. This is stuff you don't get a lot. You'll pay money for this type of these kind. If you're just getting started with Twitter, that'll get you going a lot faster. Is that we can pull, if you have a business and you're not sure what you look like, we have a Snapshot Report that we can pull. It's what I talked about earlier. Snapshot. So what that is, we plug in a phone number. This is what the report looks like. It gives you a letter grade, an overall score for these 4 areas. Well, I want to thank you guys very much. I hope you got something out of this presentation. Here are the links that you can write down. Here's how to get a hold of us, our email addresses, send smoke signals, whatever you need to do. We're here. We can answer your questions. Thank you.